So there's three steps. It's setting the stage, listening for referral triggers, and then ASK to GET. But it's all about really delivering an exceptional experience to your client. And it starts with that first conversation.
Welcome to Unstoppable Podcast with Harry Sardinas, inspiring conversations with influential millionaires, investors, thought leaders, entrepreneurs who are making a massive difference with their innovative products and services, and sharing the challenges and wisdom of how they sold their first million.
I always talk about this experience and even share it with you now. And in this podcast, we have a large audience, so and everybody's listening. So imagine the amount of referral that are given now to this hotel for free, just because they create a great customer experience. And I think companies like, for example, Amazon, one of their successes, in my opinion, is this, that they took care of the client experience so well that probably the first time that you find about Amazon, it was not in Google, it was a referral. Somebody told you, Brandon, look, man, company amazing. They're gonna send you the product, and if you don't like it, you send it back. No problem. And bro, in my opinion, we all find out about Amazon, most of us, because it's a referral, and nobody talks about it. Now, and of course, Amazon, everybody knows about Amazon, but how Amazon grew, Amazon was in the radar of everyone. It was mainly for referral, but the referrals only come as an excellent customer experience of your existing clients. And we see a lot of challenges, Brandon, out there with the entrepreneurs, that they don't take care enough of, and they don't allocate resources and time in our existing clients, and then they take all the money they have, and then they keep looking for strangers that they don't have a relationship with to try to sell the product, whether they have a gold mine there in the existing clients, and they don't explode enough. So what is your view? If I give you $100, how much money would you put in your existing client to nurture them, to treat them well, to build relationship with them, so they can send you potential referral, and how much money you will put in acquired strangers for your business?
Yeah, it's a great question, Harry. I teach that lead is a four-letter word. I don't want leads. I want referrals. What I mean by that is I want a trust transfer to take place. I want somebody else to tell another person that our company is amazing and that they've got to use us. When somebody is referred to you, that person is 400% more likely to hire you, because if you're marketing to strangers, there's no trust. They don't know you, they don't trust you, and so they're
It's
concerned.
very expensive. You have to educate that lead, right? Costs a lot of
Very
money.
expensive. 90% of humans trust recommendations. So if Harry says something's great, 9 out of 10 people are going to be like, oh, that's cool. I got to check that out, right? And here's the thing is, to answer your question, how much money do you spend? I think it starts by understanding what's your lifetime client value.
Mm-hmm.
How much is a customer really worth to your business? Not on one transaction, because most people are transactional. And you just kind of mentioned it. People are like, oh, I got to get a new client, because they're thinking about that one transaction. Where if they nurture that client for life, then that client does number of transactions with them and then refers lots of other people. So in the mortgage business, I knew that every loan that I did, on average, I'd make about $3,000 per commission. But what I learned was every client was worth over $10,000 to my business, because if I took care of them, to your point, they would do many more transactions and they'd also refer more people to us. So you've got to be relational, not transactional, in how you look at people. And once you understand the lifetime value of your client, if a client's worth $10,000 to you, how much would you invest to get that new client? $100, $500, $1,000? Well, as long as you have more money to invest in more clients, you're winning the game.
And I think that we have to pay attention to our existing clients. Exactly what you just shared is we need to be more relationable and less transactionable. Because when business is about relationships, and the transaction we come after, but this relationship is the backbone of having business. Actually, the transaction is expression of support of that relationship. I see here in this podcast we have done interviews with lawyers that mainly the only way that they have clients is by referral, and they've been in business for a long time. And the only thing that the only word that I have for these people in this business, they only receive the client by referrals, is that wow, you are doing an excellent customer service, and you providing an excellent uh, customer experience to the point that you don't need to use any other marketing strategy to bring clients, because just by delivering an excellent customer service and experience by itself in autopilot, it will feed your business. And obviously, if you want to scale more, you will need another marketing strategies. But if you want to keep your business as a lifestyle business, just having a great service and create a great customer experience will do it for you, because you're going to have a lot of referral clients. Saying this, Brandon, what are the key things that we can do in our business to bring more referrals?
Well, Harry, you just mentioned it, right? Wow your clients, but also you need to ask for referrals. And you don't have to do it personally, although that's what we recommend, but you can automate the ask by incorporating it into your client journey, right? Adding that into your invoices and having a survey at the end. But we teach the art of the ask. And really, it's all about setting the stage at the beginning when a client chooses to hire you. And so there's three steps. It's setting the stage, listening for referral triggers, and then ASK to GE. But it's all about really delivering an exceptional experience to your client. And it starts with that first conversation. When somebody hires you, what you want to say is at the end of the meeting, before I let you go, Harry, I want you to know that I love helping companies or people like you have a five-star experience. And so we're going to go above and beyond to really wow you with what we do. And I'd like to ask you a favor if I can, which is that once we've proven ourselves and really wowed you with a five-star experience, would it be okay if we ask you for referrals and testimonials later on once you've really experienced our service? And 100% of people say yes to that because
Absolutely.
really you're not asking for anything, are you, Harry?
Hmm. Yeah, and people are mainly grateful. The people what they want is a good product and good service.
That's right.
And if you're able to provide this and look after your clients, uh, they will they will do all the referrals and the testimonials for you. From our workshop, Speakers and Leaders, we have hundreds and hundreds of testimonials that they are in our YouTube channels out there, because
Awesome.
the people just volunteer and go in camera and say amazing things about our product. And but you do have to exactly to have
You
a
have to
good
ask them.
product. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and Harry, imagine if at the beginning of one of your conferences, as you're teaching people to be speakers, what if you said this? By the way, our goal here is for you to be so excited about the service that we deliver that by the end of this conference, at the end of this event, that you are just so passionate about it that you want to give us a testimonial because
Yeah.
we've made such a difference to you, right? So that's called setting the stage. That's step one. You're going to get some referrals right then because people are going to be, well, now that you mentioned it, I know somebody right now that needs your service. That would be great for this. But you're not putting any pressure on them. You're simply saying, I'm going to go above and beyond to wow you. Okay, that's step one, setting the stage. Now, as you start servicing them, you're listening for the referral triggers, which ideally they actually say, wow, Harry, this is amazing. You are awesome. You are great. I love it. Thank you. You're listening for an expression of appreciation. Thank you. You're the best. Oh, you've made me look so good, feel so great, lose so much weight, make so much money. Whatever it is that your service provides as the outcome. And then once you hear that, that's step two, listening for the referral triggers. Now you want to ASK to GET because they're in a peak referral state. They've just, number one, you asked for permission at the beginning. I'm going to wow you. And when I do, I'd like to ask you for permission. Yes, great. Now, number two, Once they wow you, you want to go into step number three, which is Harry. I'm so glad to hear you say that. Remember, we started working together. I told you I was going to wow you with our service. Well, now that you've had the experience for yourself and you know what a difference we can make for you and your family and your business, I'm looking to help a few more families or a few more speakers and a few more leaders take the stage, right? So, who do you know that should go through this program? And what you're going to find is when you set the stage, you listen for the referral triggers, and then you ask the right way and the right time, you're going to be flooded with business.
Wow, that's a really, really powerful, Brandon. Really powerful. So, Brandon, if someone is in love with our conversation and want to learn more about this, how to build the community and how to set up a more strong what we call a referral structure in the current business, that I can guarantee you that you're living, if you're listening to this broadcast, you are leaving money on the table. Guarantee you. If you listen to the broadcast again carefully, and you think how is the process of you wowing your customers and how you are nurturing them and treating them and ask them for the referrals, I can guarantee leaving a lot of money on the table. And so if people are in love with this, Brandon, how can they find you? How this process work?
Yes, absolutely. So for your audience, and I've never offered this before, I'm going to suggest that they go to ravingreferrals.com/trainer. That is our certified trainer program. We're looking for speakers. We're looking for leaders. We're looking for people that want to be on stage in front of rooms full of realtors and other professionals who serve homeowners. So if that's when you love this conversation and you're like, hey, I'd like to teach that, you can do that. Go to ravingreferrals.com/trainer. Beyond that, you can find me at brandonbarnum.com. That's kind of my speaker page, and you can book a one-on-one with me. We can have a conversation. If you have a podcast and you're like, man, I want this guy on my show, then go to brandonbarnum.com and you can find out about me and book me for your next event or podcast.
Thank you so much, Brandon. And with that note, see you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Really insightful conversation, and I think that we is a very important for entrepreneurs out there to learn the skill how to start a community, how to build the community, how to build the movement, and how to do customer appreciation and get more referrals for your business. Because referrals, you need to treat your clients good anyway. But if you make your clients your fans, magic will happen to you because ton of money will come to you as a referral. And you need to treat the clients excellent anyway for you to have a business. So why not start it from the very beginning? So Brandon, once again, thank you so much. And for all of you following the broadcast, see you in our next episode of Unstoppable. How great entrepreneurs like Brandon break the wall and achieve the first million. Bye for now.
Follow us for more interviews with world's most influential, audacious entrepreneurs that overcame challenges and adversity, providing you with the blueprint of how they sold their first million so you can grow your business exponentially.